Don't you look forward to life in paradise?
Take me down to the Nikkei city where the ass is bouncy and the titties are jiggly. Oh, won't you please pee on me? Hell yeah. Okay, I'm not doing that again. Alright guys, so welcome back to part 2 of this video, which is Dorothy's Bond story. So before we get into it, like the video, say nothing in the comments, or tell me what you like about Dorothy. Although I'm pretty sure there's like 3 good reasons we could all give the same. Nut. And subscribe, because it'll make your butt cheeks look a lot more shinier than they already are. And who doesn't like having super shiny butt cheeks? Alright, so let's get into it. This is going to be part 2, and then at the end of it, I'll give my little review. Basically my own little thoughts and opinions on the Bond story itself. So, let's get into it, baby. Episode 4. Things that have to be said. Boop. Commander, are you alright? I heard you and Dorothy went to the surface and Isabel brought you back. Man, word travels fast around here. Was there an issue with Dorothy? I'm not entirely sure myself. Commander, let me ask you something. Do you know what happened to the Goddess Squad when the Ark was first completed? When the Ark was just completed. Do you mean Operation Ark Guardian? What is Operation Ark Guardian? Operation Ark Guardian was enacted to safeguard the Ark until all remaining humans were safely inside. A line of defense was deployed in front of the only remaining entrance to the Ark. The assigned Nikkeis were instructed to fight to the end. After the last of the humans were safely inside the Ark, the members of the Goddess split up and went into hiding. No one knows what happened to them after the operation, not even if they're alive or dead. So, no one ever showed them an ounce of gratitude for what they did. Would appear so. The Ark was struggling at the time. The Nikkeis of the Goddess Squad were designated as MIA. To this day, no one knows their whereabouts. Let's see. I remember my desert sojourn with Dorothy. I don't even know how to pronounce that word. How about I just busted my hump and all you did was sit on your ass and watch? Not only did you not lift a finger to help, but you actively derided me. How can you be so ungrateful? Or some variation of that, peppered with a healthy dose of profanity throughout. The way she saw it, I wasn't being recognized for my active devotion towards her, so I deserved to be upset. How could someone like you understand me? You say I love humans, and that all I want to be is loved, and that bit about me still capable of being loved, or of love. I can still see the pain expression on her face when she tries to deny it. I'm once again struck by Dorothy's sheer desolation, and the image of her standing alone in that courtyard. Ellipse. All the records from that time. Oh, fuck it. I'm only going on my memory, and that's all I remember. Do you want me to look into it further? Nah, that's all I need. I already know what I need to say to her. Dorothy, I want to clap your cheeks. I head to Eton to find Dorothy. Dorothy is standing in the sunlit courtyard as usual. Quietly. All alone. You again. Do you crave for punishment? Or perhaps you derive pleasure from irritating others. I'm here because I have something to say. You? To me? Yeah? I think you said plenty out there by the tower. Don't think I won't shoot you just because we're here. Thank you. Huh? What is this? Thank you. For everything you've done for the Ark. It was your sacrifice that allowed us to survive in the first place. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. What are you talking about? What makes you think you should thank me for that? Is there something wrong with you? If I know what happened back then, I mean, thanking you is the first thing I would have done. That may be a bit late, but I've come to say thank you now. You're thanking me? A bit late for that, wouldn't you say? Who do you think you are? You think you can stand for the entire arc? No, I'm just one dude. Then what are you trying to say? You're nothing. You know nothing. We go for a little outing and suddenly you think you know everything about me. How could you possibly understand? My hatred, my anger. Trying to kiss up to me and fall in line, are you? What's the matter? Is eating so great that you don't want to go back to the Ark? Or are you really afraid that I'll kill you? Is that why you're doing this? I'm really stating what needs to be said. What should have been said long ago. No, stop it. Stop it. Shit. A mere human being. A mere human being. After all these years. Ellipse. What do you think you can change? You really think coming here with a look on your face will magically make everything better? No, I really don't. Then why? The fact remains, this is something that needs to be said. The only reason I'm alive today is because of the sacrifices you and other Nikes have made. I think I should be I wouldn't be here if it weren't for the devotion you and others showed. Your love for humanity is undeniable. Some way, somehow, I want to repay you. I don't need anything from humans. Humans are cowards. Without Nikes, you're terrified of being killed by raptures. Without Nymph, you'd be terrified of being killed by Nikes. Nothing but a sniveling bunch of cowards. Yeah, we are cowards. It's in our nature. You can criticize us all you want. Call us hypocrites. Call us hypocrites. Call us whatever you want. Preferably pee on me. It doesn't change the fact that it's thanks to you and your fellow Nikes that humans, cowardly as we may be, are still alive today. Liar. Liar, liar, liar. I don't want to hear any more of this. If you don't go, then I will. Satisfied now? You should be. Dorothy leaves. Oh shit, alright, episode 5. Ceaseless Wings. Dorothy is standing in the courtyard. This place was built in lockstep with her vision. Tranquility enshrouds this place so completely that it's easy to forget the strife still taking place up on the surface. Dorothy basks in a warming sunlight that she's always longed for. She has everything she could possibly want here, and the horrors of war no longer perturb her. She resides in a place that is nearly everything she ever dreamed of, but she is still lonely. Much to her consternation, there is still a chill in the air that stubbornly clings to her. It wasn't like this the last time we went for a walk. Dorothy was referring to the human a few days ago earlier, who has occupied her every thought since. Ah, hell yeah, I'm gonna get it in. I mean, a commander very similar to her former commander. A person who reminds her of the past whenever they are together. A guest of Eton and a good worker. An outsider from the Ark. A liar that poisons the minds of others with dupicious words. A parasite that latches on to those in his vicinity. A human. Hello. I wanted to say goodbye before I go to the Ark. This will probably be the last time I talk to you in Eton. Just try not to be alone all the time. To welcome others into your heart, to truly step into the sunlight. Do you ever stop babbling? Goodbye. The human turns and walks away, leaving Dorothy behind. Dorothy doesn't turn around. She doesn't want to see the look in their face. She walks forward. But deep down, you still have love for humans. Dorothy stops. You love them more than anyone else, and you want to be loved by them. It was your sacrifice that allowed us to survive in the first place. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You liar. Thank you for everything you've done for the Ark. Lies, all of it. They're just trying to get close to me so they can use the power that I have. No, I'm just trying to get you to pee on me so that they can stay in Eden, so that I'll help them, because they're all cowards. Yes, we are cowards. It's in our nature. Dorothy's memories come rushing back. The day of her first victory as a Nikkei. A small child has timidly approached her with a bunch of flowers. Cheers rang out in the background. The child was beside herself with nervousness, and after taking a deep breath, looked up to Dorothy, took her hands and said, "Thank you. You saved our lives. Goddess of victory, Nikkeis. Thank you, Dorothy." Torrents of praise were showered upon her. Yes, she once loved them. She once loved everything about humans. Their inherent inability to survive on their own, their cowardice. She once wanted to protect them, wanted to save them from evil threats that meant them harm. That was what she lived for, once upon a time. All the more reason not to forgive them now. Be that as it may, you really did want to find this flower, didn't you? You'll feel less lonely with it. In the past, she acted out of love. Dorothy turns around. That human who reeks of hypocrisy. That craven and gutless wretch. Humans. Those poor, defenseless creatures she once wanted to protect. Have come back to Eden, the very place she has sworn to protect. Staring at the figure fading into the distance, she says, "You're right. You win. In my heart, I can still find love." Dorothy? And then she turns around. "No. Keep going. Goodbye, my dear." Dorothy walks forward. Once a stone begins to tumble down a hill, it cannot be stopped easily. It will roll and roll until it eventually falls into the hole that will be its new home. She will never stop. Not until she finds a place she can call home. Goodbye. No matter how much she yearns to be loved, no matter how alluring the person she encounters, she will not stop. Isn't that right, Pina? Before these wings carry you back to the Ark, they will first fly towards paradise. All right, dang. Whoa. A little bit of depression here and there, but this is a very, very good Bond story. Like I said, this is actually one of my most favorite Bond stories of all time, actually. The only thing with I will have to, even though I'm kind of being stupid with this, but to be like 69% more seriously about this, I feel like you do need a little bit of context from playing the Overzone event to get like the full, like, whole context. I sound like an idiot just saying that. But for the most part, I mean, because Dorothy had a friend named Pina, but she was like a mass-produced model, but she ended up like getting corrupted, and Dorothy had to put her down. Sad nut. But I mean, overall, I mean, this Dorothy's a very well-written character. I do like her. Mostly in the facts that I can actually kind of relate to her a little bit, like the whole not wanting to leave things up to other people and just wanting it to do it on her own. But in the end, you kind of sit your ass down and just kind of think to yourself, you know what? I can't do everything on my own. So this is a very, very good Bond story, man. I'm just gonna deduct 1 point, man. It's gonna be a 68 out of 69. This is a very, very good Bond story. Like I said, Dorothy's just an amazing character, fine as hell too, nut. But it's just a really good Bond story. Just getting that little scene with like the kids like going up to her. I mean, it's not really a scene, I guess, but it's explaining to you what's going on. She's grateful for basically, I guess like an actual goddess, loved by their people, do anything to basically, keep them happy and safe. So it's honestly really badass. This is a very, very good Bond story. It's kind of just one of those things like, I'm just going to keep tapping until I get in. Like them cheeks. But yeah, so like I said, this is just a very, very good Bond story. I cannot praise it enough. Going back on to some other topics, I don't know who I'm going to pick, but I just realized I haven't done a Missilus character yet. So that'll probably be the next one. Which character? I don't know, honestly. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm still a little, like, I do feel a little speechless every time I read these. So maybe I should have thought this ahead of time. But overall, yeah, this is a very, very good Bond story, man. And I really appreciate if you listen to me doing the stupid voices for it. But I mean, it's not really changing my voice. It's just, I just like joking around like here and there. Because I don't know, if things get too serious, I'm like, now I gotta be serious, damn it. But overall, yeah, so that was pretty much the video. Just to reiterate, like the video, say nothing in the comments or tell me what you think about Dorothy, or if you just like her in general, just the way she looks, because her armor does look badass. And yeah, subscribe because it makes your butt cheeks look a lot more shinier than they already are. And yeah, man, so thanks for watching. Night.